The impact of lying on child development. Welcome to Seeds of Tomorrow, where we explore the complexities of parenting, childhood development, and emotional intelligence. Lying is often seen as a simple act of deception, but in childhood, it carries deeper psychological roots. Why do children lie? What does it reveal about their emotional state? And how can parents guide them towards honesty without fear or punishment? In this video, we will uncover why children lie and what it means, the psychological effects of lying on childhood development, how parents can respond effectively without damaging trust, ways to nurture honesty in children for lifelong integrity. We will check it out at the end, the psychology of lying and social deception. Stay with us because understanding the true nature of lying in childhood can transform the way we parent, guiding children toward truthfulness, accountability, and emotional resilience. Why do children lie? Children don't lie out of malice. They lie because of fear, experimentation, protection, or social adaptation. 1. Fear-based lying. A child lies to avoid punishment, fearing consequences more than they value truth. When discipline is too harsh or rigid, children learn to prioritize safety over honesty. 2. Experimental lying. Some children test the boundaries of reality by creating fictional stories. This isn't always deception. It's an extension of imagination and cognitive development. 3. Protective lying. Children sometimes lie to protect themselves or others, hiding emotions or shielding friends. This form of deception often signals empathy and development, though it needs guidance. 4. Social adaptive lying. Some lies are told to fit in socially, avoiding embarrassment or maintaining relationships. Children may exaggerate achievements or hide weaknesses to gain approval. Lying is rarely just about deception. It's a complex psychological strategy for navigating childhood challenges. The psychological effects of lying on childhood development. Lying doesn't just disrupt trust, it alters a child's perception of honesty and accountability. 1. Impact on self-worth. Frequent lying can lead to internal guilt, anxiety, and diminished self-respect. Children who lie often fear exposure and struggle with their own identity. 2. Emotional detachment. When lying becomes a habit, children distance themselves emotionally, making it harder to express true feelings. Instead of addressing problems, they mask emotions, creating barriers in relationships. 3. Weakening of moral development. Lying without correction can blur a child's understanding of right and wrong. If dishonesty is normalized, children struggle with ethics in adulthood. Children need guidance not just to stop lying, but to understand why truth matters. How parents can respond without damaging trust. Parents often react to lying with anger or punishment, but this approach can make honesty feel unsafe. Instead, the key is understanding the motivation behind the lie and responding with guidance rather than fear. 1. Avoid harsh punishments. Strict discipline teaches children to lie more skillfully, not to value honesty. Instead of punishment, create safe spaces where honesty is encouraged without fear. 2. Reinforce the power of truth. Show children that honesty builds trust and strengthens relationships. Instead of shaming lies, highlight moments where truth has led to positive outcomes. 3. Encourage open conversations. Ask your child why they lied rather than accusing them. Help them identify feelings behind their actions. Was it fear, embarrassment, or uncertainty? 4. Model honesty in everyday life. Children learn integrity from their parents, not just from lectures. Be transparent in your own actions. Children mirror what they see. Honesty isn't enforced, it's nurtured through safe, open, and understanding communication. Building a culture of honesty in childhood. Lying can be redirected into truthfulness when children feel safe, supported, and understood. Parents play a critical role in shaping a child's lifelong relationship with honesty. 1. Make honesty a family value. Praise truthfulness, even in difficult situations. Encourage accountability, showing that mistakes are lessons, not reasons for shame. 2. Teach the difference between fiction and deception. Help children distinguish storytelling from dishonesty. Show them how creative imagination is different from misleading others. 3. Support emotional expression. Validate emotions so children don't feel the need to hide through lies. Teach them to express fear, frustration, and mistakes with confidence. Honesty isn't just about telling the truth, it's about emotional security, trust, and moral understanding. Stay with us for the next video, where we'll dive into powerful psychology-backed strategies to nurture honesty in children. It's one you won't want to miss. The psychology of lying and social deception. Lying is not simply the act of deception. It is a psychological mechanism deeply rooted in fear, protection, adaptation, and influence. In childhood and adulthood alike, lies serve different purposes, shaping how individuals interact with their environment and protect their self-image. Why do people lie? Lying is rarely about deliberate manipulation. In most cases, it arises from a need to escape consequences, maintain social harmony, or protect personal identity. 1. Fear-based lying. A child lies to avoid punishment, believing the risk of telling the truth outweighs its value. When strict discipline dominates parenting, lying becomes a survival strategy rather than a rebellion. 2. Self-enhancing lies. Some lies stem from a need to appear more competent, confident, or successful than reality allows. Exaggeration is often used to gain approval, admiration, or avoid criticism. 3. Protective lies. Individuals may lie to shield loved ones or prevent unnecessary worry. These lies stem from empathy but can erode trust if used excessively. Lying is more than a dishonest act. It's a reflection of emotional intelligence, fear management, and social adaptability. Social lies. The deception society accepts. Not all lies are meant to deceive maliciously. Many exist as unspoken rules of social interaction, shaping how people navigate relationships and avoid discomfort. Common types of social lies. Polite lies, saying, "This dish is amazing," when you didn't enjoy it, simply to avoid offending the host. Empathetic lies, responding, "I'm fine," when struggling internally because you don't want to burden others. Marketing and corporate lies. Businesses often paint an exaggerated image of their products, crafting an illusion that enhances appeal. Social lies are often viewed as necessary, but they blur the line between genuine communication and conditioned deception. Should we always tell the truth? While honesty builds trust, truth must be delivered with wisdom and emotional awareness. Sometimes, truth without empathy can harm more than a small lie ever could. How to replace social lies with thoughtful honesty. Instead of saying a false compliment, focus on the positives. For example, "I appreciate your effort," instead of pretending to love a dish. Express emotions honestly without overburdening others. Instead of saying, "Everything is fine," say, "I had a tough day, but I'm managing." True honesty is not just the absence of lies. It is the presence of emotional intelligence, mutual respect, and thoughtful communication. Conclusion: nurturing honesty for a lifetime. Children don't lie to rebel. They lie to protect themselves, to fit in, or to navigate uncertainty. But when honesty becomes a foundation of childhood, children grow into adults who value trust, integrity, and emotional openness. At Seeds of Tomorrow, we explore the science behind parenting and emotional intelligence to help parents create safe, supportive spaces for their children's growth. If you found this video helpful, subscribe to our channel and join us in building a future of confident, emotionally intelligent children. Thank you for being part of our community. See you in the next video.